Thank you very much. Good night.
Hello, join us for the South Bank Show's Arts Review, the best of 88 in movies, music, theatre, dance, art and TV.
The Siobhan Davis Dance Company, part of Melvyn Bragg's Arts Review of 88. Friday at 10:35 on HTV.
July 16th. The day had come. The moon awaited.
It looks like a great place.
Since the earliest time, man has imagined this moment. Now the time had come.
We're now in the approach phase, everything looking good. Go for orbit, go for orbit. 33 degrees. Still looking very good. Oh man, that's incredible. The Eagle has landed.
Budweiser. That's what a beer's all about.
Henri Winterman's History of the World, Part 1. Henri Winterman's slim panatellas. What fire was invented for?
Through the window, by the window, that is where I come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Nice one, Sir Cyril, but access is more flexible.
Miss Wickham.
Well, here, Bobby. Care for a little bracer.
Rather, Bertie.
We've got just the ticket for you, haven't we, Jeeves?
Indeed you have, sir.
I hear this is absolutely top hell these days.
Oh, you clever old thing. Not nearly as fuddy-duddy as you look, are you? You know, the light, delicate quality of Croft Original has made it hotter than Tabasco in town. I'm surprised you're not drinking it, Bertie.
So was he, madam.
Croft Original Pale Cream Sherry. One instinctively knows when something is right.
In a couple of minutes, Stanley Baker and Joan Pettit star in our film Robbery. Apparently, this film caused quite a bit of controversy when it was first released, so well worth a watch. Now we go over to London for the ITN News headlines.
The Department of Transport has ordered all American airlines using British airports to tighten security immediately. The order was issued after consultation with the US Federal Aviation Administration. The move comes after it was confirmed a bomb was the cause of the Lockerbie plane crash.
Now the investigation will intensify into whether inadequate airport security at Frankfurt, where the flight began, or at Heathrow, failed to stop the terrorists, and whether it needs to be strengthened.
More could always be done at civilian airports to improve security. It just depends on how much security civilian passengers are prepared to undergo, because security costs money, and it costs time, and it costs convenience.
To ensure the instant destruction of the airliner, the terrorists would have wanted their bomb in the forward cargo hold. To achieve that for certain, they'd have needed help on the ground. Police are investigating whether they could have had an accomplice amongst baggage handlers or catering staff.
The American government has offered a reward of up to $500,000 for the capture of the killers. But lawyers representing relatives of the dead say they plan to sue the American government and Pan Am for gross negligence.
We know that they knew there was a warning, and we believe they told their people at Heathrow, from what the news reports are. That's all I have to go on at this point. But the question is, what action did they take? What did they do to protect the passengers? What did they do to screen the luggage?
A man will appear in a London court in the morning charged with conspiracy to cause explosions. Edward Wadley, a hospital porter from North London, has been held under the Prevention of Terrorism Act, since the day after police raided a flat in the Clapham area of London a week ago. He's also accused of withholding information that could have helped police apprehend another person on terrorism charges. The Democrats' leader, Paddy Ashdown, has rejected an appeal by Dr. David Owen for a coalition of opposition parties to beat Mrs. Thatcher at the next general election. Mr. Ashdown didn't mention the SDP leader by name, but said his party's success would come from its own efforts and not by seeking accommodation with others. That's all for now. We'll be back later.
Now Stanley Baker stars as the shrewd Paul Clifton, who masterminds a daring diamond raid. However, Scotland Yard are baffled because there's no money spent in the underworld after the raid. Find out more now. It's our film Robbery.